Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing Rule the Waves as the US. We are trying to stop a British incursion against Alaska, Anchorage, up here, with our slightly outdated battleships and battlecruisers, the California and Colorado battleships up here, with 11-inch guns, not that modern, and the slightly more modern, still somewhat outclassed Congress and Constitution. Let's see what we find in terms of the enemy. I think I'll have to switch up to reports up here just to make sure that we are staying concurrent. The night is starting to approach, but I realized also time-lapsed. This is a 1,000 minute scenario, so very likely we are in fact going to see some enemy at some point, probably, maybe even if it's on the next morning. So let's see about that. Stop. Actually, can I tell you guys to be AI controlled and just sort of follow? Yeah, no. You then, let's turn that around. Can you really? Okay. So it appears that I need to control both of these forces independently. Which of course is a bit annoying because sometimes they'll lose contact of each other and we'll have to see that. And these are rather confined spaces down here in the Anchorage sort of area. We'll have to see whether we find an enemy. I think we'll stick around this area for now just to make sure that, yep, you too, just to make sure that we are sort of covering the only viable approach. Although, you know what, for all I know they might get stuck into some of these areas. We'll have to see really about that. Let's try to run this around a bit as time goes by. I think we can go to very fast probably. I just need to make sure that I can actually click on these guys. Fine. On. It's 2 AM, there we go. Twilight is approaching, so that makes it much more likely that we will be able to spot some enemies. And there's daylight, and that will probably, maybe not, reveal an enemy. Or maybe this whole scenario is just going to blow over and we're not seeing anything. Might very well be. Let's see. Right. Really surprising that we didn't see anything so far. But you know, if they fail to do anything, then we probably have won. So, and if we're not seeing them now, that means they didn't. We didn't get any reports, so that means they probably haven't attacked any of our civilian shipping either, because otherwise these guys would have sent out a report. There we go, bad weather, so that means the scenario is over. That's a bit unfortunate. I would have really liked to see their battle cruiser, which is the Incomparable, which is a really nasty battleship. Battle cruiser actually. But good to know that this guy is what is around, so let's close this, march on the victory force, unless we get torpedoed on our way home, which we don't. Fine, good to see. Right, so that means this battlecruiser is a bit more dangerous than I thought. We also have the West African theatre up here. Where are the Brits? Are they all home? No, they're actually trying to do something fancy up here. So that is rather interesting. What was it that I saw the Incomparable, right? 12, 16-inch guns. 16-inch guns are in fact what we have on the Jefferson up here, but not 12 of them, only 9. So yeah, I'm somewhat not too eager to send that over there and try to get that. Also rather unfortunate, but the Pennsylvania was torpedoed at some point. Actually our very best battleship that we have, but yeah, there we go. It's now May. I think we still need to send one additional battle cruiser to the west coast. Madison? Maybe the Lexington or Ranger, doesn't matter. let's send one of these ships to the west coast in the hope that we can do quite a bit of damage to that battleship if and when we catch it. We could send something down here to support that battle, but I'd rather try to force a fleet engagement on the... And there we go, you know, we lost it anyway. But we won Newfoundland, and that is a very, very nice win. Convoy defense on medium battle, yeah, there we go then. But medium battle really only means a light cruiser, so here we go. Unknown ship sighted, okay. There could be anything though, including, stop, you need actually to speed up, including battle cruisers, but we are only seeing a destroyer up here. And I think that Portland is going to take care of that very soon. There we go, 4 first hits. Can you actually stop for a second? You are the Providence class, so one of our latest class designs with the midships turrets, and I think that's fine, there we go. Lots of damage obviously being done to that ship. Let's try to turn around without getting torpedoed, please. 5 more turns, come on, just sink it. I know you can. Come on. There we go. Yeah, go ahead. Pick them up. Let's also make sure that we are catching up back to our ships up here. That should be fine. Go fast. In terms of timing. Not that many more ships to see, really. And not that many reports that we are getting, but no, just the normal timer. A destroyer has joined us again, but I don't think we'll. We are trying to stick around over here just to make sure that we are not getting any negative surprises on these convoys. But I think very soon we are going to see that this scenario is over. 200 more turns. Go 150, 150, and here we go. So what else did they have? Another destroyer. Okay, fine. Don't even need to look at the details of this. Minor victory, nice. Very well, we are now making money, so that's very lovely to see. They are in fact sending more ships up here. There's one of our battle cruisers going this way. And that I think is fine. We have more battleships here now than we do, so I think we are going to pull back these 2 guys from the west coast to the east coast. And hope that our 3 battle cruisers will actually be doing enough damage on the west coast. Also, just 4 turns for the Pennsylvania. We can hope that that is going to just, yeah, not that drastic. Okay. Right then, we lost the battle in Africa anyway. We did gain Newfoundland. So that's lovely to see. So they only have in fact two bases left in our home zone, and it would be lovely if we could destroy those. We are roughly on parity though, and I think they even have like more battleships that could be potentially dangerous. They're starting to get AMCs. You know, 3 battle cruisers versus their 1, which might be good. Okay, we are apparently trying to attack Jamaica, which I think is only the Sioux class. South American East Coast, interesting. Enemy coastal raid, so let's grab that. Nope, 100 points for us, fine. Of course we're going to take that. 2 more months actually until we get the Oklahoma classes, so I'm very eager to see these. Bermuda, also very nice. Russia. I think I want some more money. Caribbean, actually. Convoy attack. In support of land command. I'm not sure whether they really have that battleship down there, but we'll have to see. So, more battles happening here on Bermuda, which I forgot to count earlier, and on Jamaica up here, of course. Both are very lovely to see. Still, they do have a battlecruiser up here, so I think that doesn't change really how we are trying to deal with things. They have a huge amount of troops in the Mediterranean, but I think that's fine. Fighting continues. Oklahoma and Omaha. Here we go. Yeah. 3.5-inch decks armor. That's not bad. Druids are only so little armor compared to the belt, really. I think that might be their downfall if we ever get into a fight. Deck armor is, I mean, it's a well-rounded ship, I have to say. I mean, lots of big guns, not horrific armor. We'll have to see. The capping belt, triple bottom, okay. Nice British CA. Really? Do they have a CA? Enemy has damaged Ranger, US, South American West Coast, Northern Europe. Northern Europe we really can't do anything about. Cruise action in Bermuda, let's see. They are supposed to have a battleship. I don't quite believe that. And so what do we have here? Providence class light cruisers. And stop. Okay, there we go. I guess you need to be very fast. And this is really well in their zone, so let's try to scooch that like that. And I mean, it's only a destroyer, but please don't let it get too close because we don't want to get mined into the base. Yeah, but all of these 6-inch guns and a lot of 4-inch guns are now firing, so it's lovely to see. Still turn around. Okay, that was quick. And nice. Yes, thank you. Some points. Good. We are still ahead, so that's lovely to see. 4 million, and that is because these Oklahoma classes were finished. They're really doing what they need. I know we are not going to make use of that, but you know. Oh, the Oklahoma City, yeah, the Oklahoma here. I know, not ideal. But anyway, let's set up 2 more foes. Let's pretend that we want to accelerate that, even though it will certainly not make any difference. UK ships sort of distributed everywhere. Really odd, really odd. Especially this heavy presence in Africa. I don't understand that. What else have we got? So we only have 2 battle cruisers on the west coast now, right? Because one is in the dry docks. Pennsylvania class is active again. You know what? Let's send that over. Let's send that over to the west coast. And not that many turns left, but that's fine. And strongest vulnerability, yes. US submarine sunk, British submarine sunk. Portland being damaged. British radar. Battle in support of land combat. Large battle. Let's accept. I'm not sure how many troops they actually have. So the Sioux is active, a couple of light cruisers. And what's down here? The Pennsylvania, the mighty Pennsylvania, our last and latest battleship. So finally we do see it in action in the last couple of turns of the game. So that's very nice to see. Let's see where we do find this unknown ship. Up there, you need to come up here then very quickly. You guys should see about that, because I think that might actually be a battleship. Or a battleship squadron even. Go as fast as you can, go this direction. Jesus, what is that? Is that a whole battle line? It almost looks like... No, probably that's merchant ships. You there, come up over here. 5 minutes, please. Thank you. It might be merchant ships. Maybe that's why they're so slow. Have I set it to be AI? Yes, I have. Yeah. Looks like that. But stop. There we go, battle cruiser. Okay, you guys can you go into formation line ahead? Can you come up to sort of this way? This is still really far away. 5 minutes. Stop! The battle or the Sioux class here. Ooh. Okay, so what we really have is a Resolution class battleship. 10-12 inch guns, 10.5 inch belt armor. Versus 12-14 inch guns. So yeah, we need to fly and retire towards the direction of our ships, whereas our ship needs to come up. Let's see whether we can be really successful at that. They are firing on us, but the Reno is scoring the first hit with the 6 inch guns on the Resolution. That's nice, but it's not sufficient really to do anything about that. Okay, what are you following, man? No, maybe we can set the Sioux class sort of behind and towards that direction. And can we actually take the come on. Oh, I want to click on the I don't want to click on the Sioux, I want to click on these guys. Thank you. Can I set you to be the screen of the light cruisers? Thank you. Excellent. So you there, go up here, try to sort of cut that way, while our battleship is still trying to make its way up here, and these guys are running directly towards that. Riverside near miss. I think we are gonna probably lose a couple of our ships, but we're gonna have to see. Stop. Interesting. So you guys come up here. You can run away, because they're still being fired upon. What time is it actually? Yeah, so just before noon, so that's fine, I think. I can still see them, although we don't see what type of ship it is anymore. Stop. Let's try to go this way. Make sure we see how you're doing. You are doing. Come on, start a fire. You may do that now. Please. There we go. You are now firing. It's 2 ships versus 1, but ours is a bit more modern. Again, 12-14 inch guns versus 10-12 inch guns. Oh, you are firing with your whole broadside on these guys. That's interesting. You can, I think, go this way, because we might again find these our primary targets if you want. Come on, score some hits on the Resolution. Just blow them up. I know they have that weakness, which maybe is a bit unhistorical, but heavy guns. Come on. Nope, they are now changing broadsides on the Pennsylvania, which is nasty. And we get a hit on one of our turrets. We did hit them, but they also hit us, and I think their hit might have been a bit more effective than ours. And because we are using fewer turrets of 3 guns each, we are a bit more vulnerable really. Waterline hit as well. Resolution class is hit though. And then a secondary battery hit. Turning around, that's interesting to see. Ooh, and look at that. So you need to go this way. Why are they turning around? Oh, look at that, one of their turrets is completely destroyed. So they just might to try to get on the other side of the broadside? Is that it? Or are they trying to protect their ships? It would be completely viable. I really don't see what they're trying to achieve here. We're going to make a slight turn. Come on, please, just get the turrets back in action. Hit on them. Not sure how effective that is. They still have 4 turrets. You go directly this way. Engine room hit. Still. We have the higher caliber, and I think we might have the better gunnery. Resolution class hit. I didn't take out Pennsylvania's superstructure hit. No further hits. With all of your guns you are. Ooh, so inflexible class hit. Wait, what? Shite. Run away. We are severely outgunned here. Pennsylvania class hit. How are you doing, mate? 7 heavy hits. Max speed has dropped slightly. I don't feel it's too bad right now, so... And one of their turrets is disabled. Pennsylvania near miss. Probably from the resolution, of course. No, but they are shifting their fire. Still, our turret is not back in action. Riverside is laying smoke. Pennsylvania hit. Turret J. Well, it's not out of action. Turret hit top. Still, it's in action. We are hitting them. We're reporting light damage. Pennsylvania. Turret. What? Another turret disabled? Yeah, that means we have to run. Right. You guys run. You guys run. Ronald should be sort of following. You can still use your active guns in the back, so that's nice to see. Superstructure hit. Yeah, one of your guns is back in action though, so turrets rather. And we are starting to take them out somewhat, so you know what? Let's turn around again. Yeah, effectively all of our guns are back in action. And these guys seem to be trying to lay broadside on them, so that means we might even try to cut in front of them. That is, if our guys are starting to fire on these ships. Come on! I know you can. Why are you not firing? Stop being a coward. Why is Pennsylvania not firing? Stop. You come up here. Really? There we go. Pennsylvania is starting to fire. Stop. These guys are starting to use broadsides again, so will we. Hits on us. Fire control damaged. But still, one of our guys is still in action. Battlecruiser hit, and that of course means the battleship of theirs. Come on, Pennsylvania, you can do it. These guys are flimsy. They're first generation battleships. Of course, this is 2 ships. But the Pennsylvania is one of our latest designs. It's really a brilliant ship. So, come on, use a broadside again. And we are outranging them, I should say. You come up over here. I think one of them is starting to fall behind a bit, don't you think? Whoa, Pennsylvania's both front. How are your turrets out of action again? It just jammed. You probably need to go this way, right? Yeah, you do. Sioux is firing an unidentified ship. That is probably the heavy cruiser again. Turrets coming back online. Consequently a hit. That's very nice to see. More hits. And there's a battle cruiser. It's an interesting choice. And the Sioux, I think you need to come sort of like that. What type of battlecruiser? Is it the Inflexible class? So again, one of the older classes. But I think I'm gonna have to put in a cut in here, and we are gonna have to see how all of this works out next time. It is really interesting because it's a battle of one extremely good new ship against a couple of their later ones, but we really have to see whether that makes any difference, and whether we can wreak carnage on all of their transport ships and some of their battleships and battle cruisers. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.